Good morning to Melbourne Airport Terminal 1. Today I'm really excited to announce I'm going to be flying on a QantasLink Embraer E190 off to Townsville in North Queensland. Flight's technically operated by Alliance Airlines on behalf of Qantas, so it'll be interesting to see how that flight goes. I haven't flown on Embraer E190 for quite some time now. Actually did it once before between Perth and Adelaide on Virgin Australia, but they no longer have the Embraer on their fleet. So yeah, really excited to be flying to Townsville today up in North Queensland. Some say it's the unofficial capital of North Queensland, some say it's Cairns. I'll leave that debate for the comment below. I've been to Cairns, but I haven't been to Townsville before, so should be a really exciting day. And yeah, let's head into the terminal, get checked in and head to Townsville. Once inside the Terminal 1 here at Melbourne Airport, which is exclusively used by Qantas and QantasLink operated flights, you'll notice it's a fairly modern and spacious check-in / departures hall area here. Qantas have all the latest in check-in kiosks and automated bag drop facilities. You also got man counters as well, obviously with a priority counter for business class and platinum guests, that sort of stuff. But yeah, really a breeze to check in here at Melbourne Airport. Basically, if you've already checked in online, you just scan your mobile phone boarding pass under the thing, and then you get your bag tags printed off. Once you've got your bag tags sorted and on your bag, it's very easy. You just go off to the bag drop machines now. They're pretty well automated, so very, very easy. Once again, just scan your boarding pass. It will just pop up your itinerary there. You just confirm that you don't have any dangerous goods, just like you would with any other flight. Plonk your bag on the little conveyor belt there, checks its weight. The weight's all good. And then, yeah, you just stand back and off my bag goes to Townsville. Easy as that. So yeah, from getting into the departures area, it's literally only a minute or two and I'm ready to go through security. Today, luckily enough, even though I'm flying economy, I've got some complimentary Qantas Club passes. So yeah, I'm heading to the lounge today. Once inside the lounge, it's a very spacious Qantas Club here in Melbourne. Definitely one of the biggest in the network. So yeah, once you pass security, it's not hard to find the Qantas Club. The Qantas Club here at Melbourne Airport's located in kind of the Qantas lounge sort of area. So you've got the business class lounge in the same sort of district. So yeah, once you're at the Qantas Club, it's quite a large lounge, definitely one of the biggest in the Qantas network. It's very spacious, obviously one of the flagship lounges. There's a very good variety of seating arrangements. It's got a pretty good buffet station as well. We're here at mid-morning, so it's a bit of a funny time between breakfast and lunch, so there's not the most substantial options on offer, but there's plenty of variety there nonetheless. There's also a really nice bar / barista station as well, so you can get a freshly made coffee any time of the day that the lounge is open, and also you can get alcoholic beverages. There's a pretty good range of beer, wines and spirits which are available after 12 o'clock. If you're in a rush, there's also self-service espresso machines as well. They make a pretty reasonable cup of coffee for what it is, and you've also got sort of soda fountains around the place as well if you fancy a soft drink. But yeah, there's no actual views of the tarmac here at the Qantas Club, but you do have views of inside the terminal looking back down over the security screening area. So yeah, it's an interesting sort of view. But yeah, plenty of different zones in the Qantas Club. Plenty of places if you want to relax, you want to work, you want to socialise. You can really do it, all those things at the Qantas Club. But yeah, without further ado, it's now time to head to the gate. Our flight's about to board pretty soon. So yeah, let's exit the Qantas Club this morning and head over. It's maybe a 5-10 minute walk to the gate. So yeah, let's head over there and head to Townsville. Just been to the Qantas Club here at Melbourne Terminal 1. It's a pretty decent lounge overall, really good amenities, really large, obviously one of the biggest in the Qantas network. This time of morning I was there between around 10:30 and 11 o'clock, so a little bit of an odd time. So there's not a huge amount of substantial food to be had, more just continental sort of breakfast foods, a few cold cut meats, juices, coffee, that sort of stuff. But all in all, really nice experience at the Qantas Club today. Not too busy being a Saturday morning, so that's really good. So this end of the terminal is very, very quiet this morning, where my little Embraer E190 is heading up to Townsville. Can't help but notice there's some excellent views of the tarmac action, and also looking back over towards international terminals. So there's some really good views, good variety of planes. I'm seeing A380s, I'm seeing Dash 8s being towed around the place. I'm seeing Fokker 100s. I'm seeing, you know, all sorts of different planes. So well worth allowing yourself a little bit of time if you want to see a bit of plane spotting before you fly. Anyway, having a glimpse of the gate as I just before departure. It looks like today's flight's going to be pretty quiet. There's not many people at the boarding gate at all. So unsurprisingly, boarding's actually announced early, and in no time we're actually on the flight itself. Boarding the flight was an absolute breeze today. In fact, it didn't look very busy at all having a look at the gate, and boarding was actually announced a few minutes early, and everyone was on the plane and comfortably seated in a matter of no time. Despite everyone getting all boarded nice and early and we're all ready to go, unfortunately there was a slight delay to our departure, as one of the passengers had checked in their luggage but seemingly appeared to be a no-show. So unfortunately they had to wriggle around all the bags to get that passenger's bag off. So that incurred a slight delay, unfortunately. But fear not, that will give me a bit of time to show you the seat features of the Embraer E190. So as you see, the seats are not the most modern seats, but they're pretty darn comfortable overall. And I find the leg room, I think it's around 32 inch, is actually a little bit better than Qantas's 737s 800s, which I think were only about 30 inches. So definitely a little bit more comfortable seat, definitely a little bit more leg room. They've got a very conventional tray table that folds out, and you also got your in-flight magazine in the seat pocket, and you've got your emergency procedure cards, and you also got an air sickness bag. So pretty standard there this morning. As you can see, very empty at the rear of the cabin, so I've definitely got a seat next to me free, and there's plenty of seats free around me as well. So that is excellent. Looking like it's going to be a very comfortable flight ahead. So yeah, now that we've took the time to have a fairly decent look around the seat features of the QantasLink painted E190s, still got a little bit of time to wait as the bags of this passenger offloaded, but yeah, that makes for some great viewing of a lot of planes being towed around and pushed back and coming in out the plane window. So some pretty good views this morning. But yeah, with that being said, it is pretty well now time to taxi out to the runway and head out to Townsville on our flight up there this morning, which will take just over 3 hours. So yeah, now what better time to just relax, sit back and enjoy our takeoff out of Melbourne this morning. Once we're firmly in the air and towards cruising altitude, I'll give you a bit of a quick update on the in-flight service on the QantasLink Embraer E190 this morning, and I'll also give you a little bit of show you some great views of the Australian outback as we jet up through the interior of the country, up through country Victoria, New South Wales and outback Queensland before we return to the coast up near North Queensland. But yeah, for now, just sit back and enjoy. Probably about an hour after takeoff, the crew finally come around to do today's in-flight meal service. Today I'm offered what I would consider same between just a light snack and like a proper meal service as you would get on a coast-to-coast Qantas flight. So yeah, we get a free pack of pastries, hot pastries. One is a mushroom, leek and cheese quiche. The other is a Spanish-style chicken casserole pie. and the other is a beef sausage roll. So yeah, these are all the miniature versions, but you get free. They're reasonably tasty. They're a bit more substantial than a snack, but probably not, you know, as substantial as a proper meal. So yeah, a good, certainly a pretty tasty option for a flight like this. Really does hit the spot. I think Qantas is on a winner with this sort of catering, because I've had them on quite a few flights before. They do seem to mix up the varieties you get, so that's pretty good. But yeah, that also comes accompanied by your choice of tea, coffee or soft drinks. So today I just get a can of Coke. No alcoholic beverages provided on today's flight, even though it is predominantly an early afternoon flight. Some other QantasLink flights have provided them, even when it hasn't been officially advertised it would. But yeah, definitely not on today's flight. But yeah, that's no real dramas. In terms of in-flight entertainment on the Embraer E190, whether it's a plane in Qantas colours, as is the case today, or whether it's one in Alliance Airlines livery, there is no in-flight entertainment, either in the form of in-flight Wi-Fi that you get on most of the Qantas 737-800s, where you can browse the internet and work and all that sort of stuff. It's pretty efficient. And yeah, unfortunately there's no other in-flight entertainment screens, and there's no Wi-Fi intranet service where you can stream to your own device through the Qantas app or the Qantas website or whatever it is. So yeah, if you are a person that gets bored on flights, you may wish to download your laptop or iPad with some content from Netflix or Amazon or whatever service you use before the flight, or have lots of music stored offline on your phone. But yeah, for me, I was really just enjoying the views today. It's quite a unique flight as you take off, you know, at the southern tip of mainland Australia, being Victoria, and then you fly up, you know, through all agriculture areas of Victoria and New South Wales. Then you head through sort of outback Queensland, where it's quite hot and dusty. You're a couple 100 kilometres from the coast. Then you keep going north, and then eventually you reunite with the Queensland coastline up in tropical North Queensland before a very spectacular descent into Townsville. So yeah, between just watching the views, enjoying the in-flight service and having a bit of a browse at the in-flight magazine, the 3 hours for me absolutely flew by, and I certainly wasn't bored at all. But yeah, just saying to keep in mind, maybe more so if it's a night flight, you might want to bring your own entertainment. But yeah, we're now about 2.5 hours into our fairly lengthy domestic flight from Melbourne all the way up to Townsville. We're cruising through central Queensland. We're probably a couple 100 kilometres off the coast, but yeah, we're rapidly about to reunite with the tropical North Queensland coastline. So yeah, what better time now to just sit back, relax and enjoy what I reckon is quite a stunning descent into Townsville today, where you'll see just how big the North Queensland city is. And then yeah, once on the ground, I'll offer my final thoughts and verdict on the flight and today's service. But yeah, for now, just sit back, relax and enjoy. But yeah, that was a great flight. First time in Townsville, really enjoyed the flight, the regional jet. Very comfortable. It's probably only about half full. So yeah, very easy way to get to Townsville today, very comfortable. Couldn't fault the crew, they were very attentive. So welcome to sunny Townsville, everyone. It's surprisingly quite sunny for tropical North Queensland this time of year. It's quite a monsoonal season up here. But yeah, that was a really great flight with QantasLink / Alliance Airlines, whatever the arrangement is today. Really good flight on the Embraer E190. You could really feel it flying today. On the smaller jet, but yeah, really couldn't fault the service. So yeah, great flight today. Took just under 3 hours. Really good crew, very attentive. It's only probably about half full, so really enjoyable flight. Plenty of spare seats, including next to myself. Really relaxing. Good service. Light meals provided with soft drinks, tea and coffee, so that was good. And best part of all, it cost me 18,000 points and I think about $30 tax, so can't complain with that. Thank you very much for watching today's flight review, as we've taken QantasLink / Alliance Airlines all the way from Melbourne up to Townsville in North Queensland with their Embraer E190 jet. Really hope you've enjoyed today's trip report and found some informativeness out of it. If you have enjoyed it, really appreciate it. Give it a like and also hit that subscribe and bell button for the channel if you haven't already. I hope you keep appraised all those flight reviews and other destination content as it comes to air. Still quite a few flight reviews from my latest trip over east in the pipeline, so they'll be coming out on each weekend for the next month or so. So stay tuned for that. We're also going overseas again come April up to Singapore, so there'll be some more flight reviews and content coming up from that as well, so that should be really good. But in the meantime, also really appreciate if you visit my website aussiejetsetter.com.au, where there's plenty of written flight reviews, destination guides, frequent flyer hacks, industry news, all that sort of stuff on there. And you can also visit my socials. I'll put a link in the description below for that as well. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching today's video and safe travels wherever that might take you.